Hey everyone, welcome, welcome. Hey guys, we'll get started shortly here. Hey Kawisa, welcome, welcome.
Evening, David.
Hi, how are you?
Good, good. Hope all is well with you.
Hey, thank you, thank you. We'll get started shortly. We'll get started shortly. Hey Stella, welcome Stella.
Hey, David.
Hello. We'll get started shortly. This evening's going over Q&A. We'll get started shortly. Hey Daniel, welcome, welcome Daniel.
What's up, Dave?
Hello, hello. Guys, we are back in business. All right, we'll get started shortly. We'll get started shortly. Okay, so looking better. We'll get started shortly. All right, let's go ahead and get started. All right. Okay, I'm going to share my screen here. Hey, Tracy, welcome. Welcome, Tracy.
Hey, David.
Hello. Hey, Millie, welcome. Welcome. All right. Okay, guys, as you know, this evening is Q&A. Let me share my screen. So this is your time to ask any questions that you guys might have, whether it's on the markets. All right, so any of the markets, whether it's equities, options, futures, Forex, anything about the systems, your individual trades that you're looking at, so anything at all. So I'm gonna open up the floor and you guys can go ahead and get started. All right, so any questions on anything at all that you guys might have this evening here?
So
Hey, Travis, welcome, Travis.
Hey, David.
Hello. Any questions, guys? Anything you guys
Hey-
want to discuss?
hey, David, can we look at
Hey, Tracy.
XLV?
XLV, all right. XLV. All right. On what time frame, Tracy? This is the daily time frame.
Yeah, the daily. That's good.
The daily. What are you looking to do here?
Well, eventually, to do a call if it breaks the resistance line up there, looks like above. I'm trying to think, like right in that area there. If it breaks again and hold,
Okay. So
like if it closes above that line.
okay, right here. Let's take a look at, let's just see, take a look at the longer, and that's healthcare, right? So that's healthcare. So
Yeah.
we know healthcare. Let's take a look at this sector here. We always want to take a look at this sector. So healthcare, here's the sector. It's at 21, so it's a new breakout. So let's take a look 1 second here. So the XLV is the sector. The sector. And so you're trying to trade the ETF, huh?
Yeah. I'm just sitting, watching because look like it's trying to get back up into a markup phase.
Okay.
I figure maybe once it breaks that top resistance line
Mm-hmm.
that you had marked earlier, maybe I can get into that then.
Okay, let's see here. All right, if we look at the weekly time frame, you're in a nice upward trend. Okay, so we got to be careful a bit when it gets this extended, right? But that doesn't mean it can't go higher. So 130, and it's right there. It's at 136. Is this the all-time high? Hold on. Hold on. Okay, this looks like it's the all-time high. Look at this is the monthly time frame here. All right,
Okay.
so it started all the way down here at 36, give a sell signal here at 82, 80, let's say 80, gave a new buy signal right here. This is on the monthly time frame now, okay, at 105, and now it's right here at 138. Okay, so it's in a nice upward trend, Tracy. Okay.
Okay.
And if you look here on the monthly time frame, it's getting ready to break that resistance. If it break that resistance right here, so hey, Charity, welcome. If it breaks that resistance right here, so I would mark this price down. I would mark this price.
Okay.
1 second here. Let me. Okay. So that price is I would mark 140. Okay.
Okay.
If it breaks that 140, you could get some nice buying coming in at 140. That's going to be 140 is going to be your that's your all-time high.
Okay.
Okay. So keep that in mind. Let's go back to the daily. So the daily. Okay. I like this so much better, guys. Last night was crazy. I hope I
You
never have.
did good though. You did good
I hope I
yesterday.
never have to. Thanks, Tracy. But I hope I never have to do that again. It's like flying in the dark. Okay, so 140 is right here, Tracy. Okay, so
Okay.
140 and change, 140, 141. So I would, if you want to, right? If you want to, are you in this at all yet?
No.
No. Okay. All right. So if you want further confirmation, you're only about, 3 points away. So 3 points away from breaking this high right here, and it should move higher. So yeah, good opportunity
Okay.
here. Yeah,
Okay.
you've got a buy signal already. I mean, if you want to take a small position, but for for confirmation, yeah, get above this area right here. Get above this area
Okay.
right here. You should be.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because the buy signal has signaled. I mean, it's kind of like it's in an upward markup phase. So
Yeah.
it looks pretty good. It's not. It doesn't look like it's consolidating yet to me.
No.
Okay.
It's in early stage. It's at
Yeah.
21. So it's
Okay.
at 21 right here. Here it is right here. Okay.
Uh-huh.
And what you've got in your favor is that a lot of, I would say, the majority of the sectors are trending. Home construction, home builders, that's trending down, but all the other sectors are moving up. The market is moving up, right? So look at this, they're doing the same thing. So the VIX is coming down, right? So the VIX is at 18. Look at these guys. The VIX is at 1857. So yeah, so just keep I would I mean, you can take a few small positions and then keep adding as it breaks, but it's up to you. If you
Okay.
want, further confirmation would be breaking. So, and it's got nice, it has a nice consolidation here. So right here is your consolidation right here, right? All right. So boom, boom, right here. Support, resistance, right? Breaking resistance. So good,
Yeah.
good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Take a picture of, I would take a picture of this chart here.
Okay.
So take a picture of this time frame, so you have an idea of the bigger picture here.
Okay.
And this resistance here, this high here is what you're looking to break to get a lot of buying coming in.
Okay.
All
Thank
right.
you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. All right. Any other questions, guys? Anything else you guys want to take a look at?
So Dave, I have a question about like demos. You know me, I don't do like demo accounts because I just feel like it's not real. I
Okay.
was using demo today, like a demo account just to trade like the US 30.
Okay.
And yes, it moves like crazy, but I felt like with the demo, I felt like it was a little bit not hard, like easy. What does the demo accounts have that makes it look like, like you're not that did great. I didn't do great, but I was catching trades and I'm like, okay, like what does a demo account lack from a real account?
It's not real money.
Yeah.
It's not real money, right? So you're gonna do your best trading on a demo account. Okay. So because it's not real, so all of those emotions kind of go away. All right. Yeah. So that's why you had pretty good success, right?
Does
Because
it
go ahead.
does it move at a different pace to the demo accounts, or is just everything the
No,
same?
everything is the same. Yeah. So when you log in, when you guys log into TradeStation, there are two options. You can select live or simulated, right? Okay, so but it's the same data, but it's because you don't have any money on the line, right? You're going to follow. So tell me what what type of success did you have? What type of success did you
All
have?
right. Well, thanks for asking. So I looked at the US 30. I know it's followed by NASDAQ, so it looks like it was in a markup phase.
Okay,
Right
so
now,
we
like,
have what time frame? What time frame?
I looked at it. Well, we could start from the daily first. So let's look at it how I did. Like how I
Okay,
broke it down. So I first started at the daily.
okay. So here's the daily here. Okay.
Oh, your screen is looking really huge, Dave. By the way, we don't
Oh,
even. It doesn't look normal. Looks like
oh really?
it looks zoomed in, like really zoomed in. You can't see it normal.
Is that the same for everyone?
It looks fine to me.
It looks
Does
fine
it?
to me.
Oh, give me a second. Oh, Jesus. I must have pressed something by mistake. Sorry, Dave.
Okay, okay. That's fine.
Sorry. I must have pressed something.
That's fine. Oh, okay. So what you were saying, Daniel?
Okay, so US 30, the daily. So the daily looks like it's entering like a new markup phase. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it looks like it broke like a small structure. That's what I was looking at right there. The yeah, you see where the sell is, the white candle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's what I was looking at, that it broke structure. So I said, okay, it looks like the buyers are starting to take control. And then from there, I went down to the 4 hour. But for right now, it looks like it broke that structure, and then it's starting to try to push up and break that new resistance that you see up there, the yellow line. So yes, so I took buys, and I noticed I was doing well. And then one of the big things that I always have trouble with, Dave, all the time. I always, you're probably gonna slap me across the phone of this, but I always try to take shorts against the trend, and
Okay.
I always fail. I always fail. I don't even, if I win a little bit, I don't even count it as a win, because it's hard to do that. It's hard to do that because you don't know how low it's gonna go. You don't know when the buyer is gonna take control right away. Sometimes it's a huge engulfing. So that's why I started doing good when I was on my buys. Like I can see that the US 30, big engulfing is forming, and then I'll jump right in there, and I'll get like, it moves fast. So I'll get like 30, 40 pips, and I'll be up like $400 or $500, right? And I'll
Okay.
get out right away. And then I just that's the type of, I was like getting in and getting out. That's what I was doing. Like if it breaks a little resistance in the small time frames, so I'll go from the 4 hour down to the 5 minute, and then if it breaks resistance, a small structure there, I'll take it quickly, and then I'll get out. That's the type of success that I was having with the US 30. Get in, get out, get in, get out.
On a demo, on a demo account?
Yes. So so it gave me like $100,000 fake money, right? And then when I first started getting comfortable with the US 30, I'm like, geez, I lost like $5,000 out of it, right? Like literally within like 45 minutes. Imagine that,
In
right?
the demo, that's the demo account
Yes.
the demo
No, no,
account?
no, no.
That's
No,
you.
yeah,
Okay.
I'm not even going. I'm not, US 30 is not gonna see me until I probably meet Ricky. I'm sorry. But I just started going in and out, and I do a like $100,000 like fake account, demo account, and I'll lose $5,000, and then I was like, okay, I'm picking up the pace on this, So I started taking my trades more carefully, and then I gained my $5,000 back plus like $500 more. Then I got a little confident, and then I was like, oh, let me get these shorts, and I was trying to short it, and then I lost money that way. So that, I'm always good when I go with the trend a little bit, or whatever the market is looking. But when I try to short it, I guess that greed comes in. That greed, you get comfortable and you see yourself winning a little bit, and then you're like, oh, I think I got this, and then you actually don't. You try to take a short and you end up losing.
Okay, so all right. Yeah, US 30. I just got a call from one of our traders. I got two great calls today from traders.
Mhm.
And one of our traders, I won't mention his name. He's been trading Monster Scalper for a while, and he's ready. He's ready to trade US 30, right? And
Mhm.
he did some work with Ricky, perhaps a year and a half ago, a couple of years ago. He did some work with Ricky.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and but he got away from it because this is very volatile. It's a big mover, right? The US 30.
Mhm.
So what he did was he kept working things out with Monster Scalper, and got really good. And he's given us some tips before on Monster Scalper, and so he's ready for US 30. So the thing about US 30 is that you've got to be ready. Okay.
Mhm.
So I know you want to trade it, Daniel, but you might not be ready for it.
No,
Okay.
no. I
You might not be ready for it. Okay. It moves really, really fast. Um, and that's why US 30 and Monster futures, those are more advanced. So I like the fact that you are working things out with pound yen. Okay.
Mhm.
So I would kind of, I would stay with kind of pound yen.
Mhm.
Really, really, pound yen will give you not similar volatility. It's a big mover, but it will, if you can trade, and that's what Ricky did, right? And this is what our other trader that called me today, that's ready for you. They really work things out with especially the yen pairs. So I wouldn't mess with this. I just wouldn't yet, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, just if if you don't mind, right?
No, no, no.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I
I
would
don't want
just,
to lose
yeah,
any more money.
yeah. I would just, yeah, I would just leave it alone for now, right? Leave it alone. It's a goal, right? So just make it a goal,
Yep.
right? Just like the other traders, you'll get to it. You'll know when you're ready, right? When you've mastered pound yen, when you've mastered like euro yen,
Mhm.
right? And I like the fact that you're focusing on pound yen, right? You want to kind of scalp that, right? And then while you trade in some of the other pairs on the 240. But
Mhm.
I wouldn't. This is too much for you right now.
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. This is
I
too
agree.
much.
It moves insane. You can literally lose your money like
Yeah,
within 5 minutes.
yeah. You can blow your whole account. Yes, literally in 5 minutes. Yeah. So you've got to be, yeah. You need a lot more practice. Yeah. And
Mhm.
that's just, it is just what it is. It is just what it is, right?
When I it's crazy because I was just messing around with the demo account, and when I left the US 30 and then I went to pound yen just to check to see how my small trades are doing, pound yen looked slow to me.
Yeah, it was easier, right?
Because
Yeah.
yeah, because your mind is, when you're on US 30, your mind is racing.
Yeah.
It's like you gotta you can't do anything when you're training US 30. You gotta be glued.
Yeah.
You can't even talk to anybody. You got to lock the door because you literally, yeah, you can just get up to pick something up and the move did a complete 360 on you.
Yeah.
You know, so I was just picking at it with the demo, but I know that I'm not ready for it. I was just like, oh, you know, since I'm getting a little bit used to pound yen, let me see how this feels like. And I said, oh, Jesus, no way, not yet. But
yeah, you that's a goal, right? Just like you know, just so when you guys look at this, and this is the cool, you know, I had another call, from another trader that got our whole system, right? Trade Warrior, right? That's everything, right? But he didn't start out there, right? He started with Monster Scalper, then Sniper Trader, and okay, so you know, think of these markets, think of these systems as you want to take baby steps, right? Baby steps, but the goal is, right? Like Peter is here, right? He didn't,
Peter,
Peter now trades full time, right? But he didn't start there, right? But that's the goal, right? The goal is to one day, if you guys really want to get into this and do it, right? The goal is to perhaps one day, and everyone is different, be able to trade full time. That's not a goal of everyone, but if it's a goal to trade full time, but you know, you don't start out there, right? You don't start, you keep your job, you keep your day job, and you know, you might dedicate initially, you know, 10% of your time trading, then you go to 20% and so forth. You might start with one market, right? So one market, you might start with equities and then add Forex and then, you know, and then add options. So it's a gradual. So, but you tested it, Daniel, right? You tested the speed of it, right? So it's a Ferrari, right? Pound yen is, it might be a, I don't know, a Mercedes, right? So you've tested the speed, and it's really fast, right? It can get out of control pretty quickly, right?
100%.
Yeah. So just, but know that, hey, that's a goal. That's a goal, right? And with more practice, with more knowledge, with more skill set, it's available. And guess what? If you master pound yen, right? And then you get to the point where you master the US 30, guess what? Your income will increase also. Okay. More volatility, higher risk. Okay. Higher risk, but also higher reward. All right.
I honestly, Dave, been trading for 3 months, and it feels like I've been trading for six months to a year almost.
Yeah.
The type of yeah, because we're January, February, March. Yeah, I started trading and I joined you in December, I believe.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's passing by fast, but it felt like it's been a long time because of the different type of learnings and stuff from here. And it's a journey. When you said a trader's journey, I thought I knew what you were talking about. But a trader's journey is an emotional journey, a mental journey, a financial journey, a sacrifice journey, all into one. It's just all in a big bag.
You
It's
know,
been,
yeah. And those of you who, you know, we've done the one-on-one coaching, yeah, you know, you go through this, and the more you get into it, the more you realize how much you don't know, right? And how much more you need to learn, and how much you don't know about yourself, right? Yeah, and that's the exciting thing, right? I mean, that's why I've been doing this. I've been doing this for a very long time. It's pretty cool, right? Because it's the one thing that I think no one can take from you, right? So you figure this thing out, you figure it out, and then it becomes like I said, everyone is going to trade differently, right? So the key is you work things out so that it becomes your own. Everyone's gonna have a different style, and that's the journey, right? But very good, Daniel. Very good. When I met Daniel, I said, you know, Daniel's gonna be one of the best. I can tell he puts in the work. Any other questions on anything? Anything else you guys want to take a look at?
Can we take a look at the stock PDD, Peter David?
All right. Peter, I am not on TradingView anymore. Thank goodness. All
Back
right.
to the easy lane, huh?
Back. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm trading on the 240 on this one.
On the 240.
Yeah, I'm going short on the stock.
Okay. You know, it's dropped quite a bit. All right. Yeah. What is it again? PPD?
That's right. We're missing a Y. It'll be P Diddy. Yeah, if you pull out 240. This is a Chinese internet stock.
Shorten it, Peter?
Yeah, I'm shorting it. It's been a wild ride with the Chinese stocks. You know, bad news, it dives a lot. Good news goes up a lot.
PDD.
Yeah, we're just missing the Y. Yeah, I shorted it $42. I shorted it. So I was very glad I bought a protection. I bought a call.
Yeah, because are you still short in it?
Yeah. I got in. I think I got in yesterday, and I bought a call. And then overnight, some good news came out. Chinese government is gonna let the U.S. Securities Exchange to verify their auditing. So it popped up real hard, and I'm so glad I bought insurance. So it popped up like $6, $7, and I shorted it even more. So yeah.
You got more puts on, more calls?
Yeah.
More puts?
Yeah, I have a 200. I have a 2 calls to protect 200 shares.
Okay.
So initially I only shorted 170 shares.
So you
So
actually shorting it? Are you shorting it?
Yeah, I'm very sure. So I'm hoping it goes to like 35, 36, and then I'll exit my position.
That's a dangerous game you're playing.
I know. That's why when I got in, this Chinese stocks will pop up real hard. So that's why I bought 2 calls to protect my position.
Okay, let's see here. It's oversold.
Yeah, that's what I think. I'm getting in too late into the party.
Yeah, you're way late.
Territory.
You're really late, Peter.
Yeah.
Yeah, even the monthly. Look at the monthly.
Yeah, it hits the bottom and it just getting bought up, getting pushed back up. So I think a lot of people are shorting this and then they're exiting the position, so they have to buy to exit. So that's why you know, it's getting pushed back up.
You've got let's see here. Let's take a look at the history. But we know it's oversold, right? We know that. All right.
I'm hoping it will go back to accumulation phase. Since we're finishing up with the mark now. So if it goes in accumulation phase, I will get out around 35.
Hmm. All right.
There's a
All right.
little gap. I saw that there was a little big gap between 30. Let's see, where's the gap on that one?
Right here, the gap up.
Yeah, there's a gap
30 from 30.
30 to 32-ish.
Yeah,
So I'm
actually,
hoping to exit when price goes back to that gap.
yeah.
That's the plan. And I have a protection for 2 weeks.
Just be careful here. Yeah, yeah. It could rally, you know.
Yeah, I mean, that's what the call is. I'm not worried about my,
Yeah,
I can get out at $43.50.
yeah. Yeah, see here. So buyers are coming back in, right? They could test this resistance here. You'll know tomorrow and Wednesday, you'll know. But you've got some resistance right here.
But what about that huge gap? Can we talk a little bit about that gap? Do you see that gap right there?
here?
Yeah.
That gap up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that gap up is never good, right? Because that means buyers are really trying to get in, right? And if you look here, so let's just take a look at the 240. Yeah, they would have to, oh, that's the gap is all the way down here. I don't know, Peter. It would have to come back down here for the shorts to come in. It would have to get back down in this area here.
Well, the good news is the price is below the daily moving average.
I don't like this one as much, you know. I usually love your trades. This one I don't like.
I know. This is a risky trade. This is a. I got in knowing it's risky, so that I bought insurance.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. All right. All right. Any other ones? Let's take a look here. So if just stop me if you guys if there's anything you guys want to take a look at, all right, or talk about. I'm just gonna go through these here, but stop me if you guys, while you're thinking about what you want to talk about. Let's talk about Bitcoin. Okay, we've got new support and resistance lines here on Bitcoin. Okay, so that's good. That's good, and they're yellow, right? So they're yellow support and resistance right here. We got a buy signal right here, held. So it held that 45,000 support. Previous resistance is now support. Okay, so it's looking better. We needed to break this resistance right here. Okay, so we needed to break this resistance right here, which is 48,000. Okay, so we'll be watching this. It looks better. This was a concern right here. This pullback right here, right? So it shook some traders out of it, perhaps, right here. But it's all green candles, and it's still early. It's still early, right? Right, still early, but this is encouraging that it held. All right. And like I said, new support and resistance lines, yellow. So we're getting away from these purple support and resistance lines, which is can be bearish. All right. So that's good for Bitcoin. So we should look to see if it holds, right? We could get to about 50,000 fairly soon here. And that would be good. Buyers are holding, definitely holding. here. All right. So is the market. All right. So the S&P is holding, the NASDAQ holding, the IWM, the Russell is holding, still waiting for a buy signal here. Still waiting for a buy signal here on the Dow. All right, on the Dow. VIX looks really good, guys. Look at the VIX, 18, right? We would like to see the VIX, right? So this is really good for the market. We would like to see the VIX, and we'll take 18. But if it can get down in this area right here, where we had it before, earlier in well, gosh, earlier in the year, this was about January, and then all of last year, it basically stayed most of the time right down here, which was you guys remember market did really well last year, right? So so it's coming down, so that's good. 18 right now. So very, very bullish. Okay. Anything? You guys got anything for me? Any questions? All right. The dollar pairs, we talked about the dollar pairs. So let's take a look at them now, right? Now that we've got TradeStation up. All right. Let's see what's happening with these pairs. We look at the short side. All right, we'll just go through these. The dollar pairs are right here. So USD MXN, that's the second top trending pair. All right, USD HKD, that's trending long. I don't know why that's trending long. All right. Swiss yen. All right, so the dollar pairs are moving higher, but I'm trying to find Aussie yen. Those yen pairs are really trying to make another run here.
Yeah, I seen that today. I was like, what the hell is on a new up already?
Yeah, that's boy, what a move. We'll see. We don't have any buy signal, but the prices are moving higher on the yen pairs. I don't know if that will last. That's kind of scary when you've got another buy signal after a major run like that. We need them to come down. Let's see here. The euro pairs, look at that. When these pairs here, these are still moving down. These are going to be some amazing trades, guys, to the long side when they're done. Is anyone in the shorting the pound pairs? Anyone shorting the pound pairs? How about the euro pairs? Anyone in the euro pairs?
I'm in the Aussie pairs. I just got some buy signals today on the Aussie. I'm in the Aussie New Zealand and the Aussie USD.
What time frame? 30-minute?
Must be, yeah, because I got a buy signal on the you know how we have every email. So it's I got it like around 4:30 on a 30-minute. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, on your alerts. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
So usually when it goes in the 30-minute, that means that it should be in a 240 pretty soon. I'm assuming.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Can't have-
rather, yeah. I mean, I mean, you could take this trade. I rather get the buy signal first though. Let's
Mhm.
it's on the 240 and then getting on the 30.
Yeah, I've been
Um,
watching it. It looks healthy so far. It has some pullbacks, but and then
yeah,
picks
this
up.
is this is a good trade. Okay, we'll end with this. Okay, so when you guys do this, and Daniel, you too, turn off, if you're going long, turn
Mhm.
off your automation for short. Okay, so that
Ah,
yeah,
okay.
so that you're not going long and short. Okay, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So turn on your automation on the 240 for long, turn off the short, and then on your 30-minute, turn off the short also, and then turn on the long. Okay, so that you remember your concern was you were going against the trend. Whenever you went against the trend,
Yes.
your
Yeah.
losses increase, right?
Yeah.
Right. So on your system, you
Yep.
know how to do that?
No, I was gonna ask you that right now. So settings.
Yeah, so right click on the chart right here, right click on the chart
Mhm.
and go to studies, edit strategies here, and you should see the pop-up. You see, you guys see the pop-up right here?
Mhm.
Okay, so you want to turn your short off, like right here, turn it off, and then your longs, your buy and sells on, so that you only get long
Off. Off.
signals.
I think I have it that way. Off. Off. On.
Okay, just double check,
Hmm.
make sure. And then on your 240, do the same thing. Okay, so on your 240, edit. 1 second here.
Mhm.
And this is for everyone. All right. Short, turn off your short. So your
Mhm.
buy to cover, turn that off.
Mhm.
Your sell short, turn that off, and leave your buy and your sell on. Okay, so that you're only getting long buy signals here, only buy signals here. You're going in the direction of your trend. So here's your overall trend. Here is your trend, your upward trend here. And then
Mhm.
you're only taking short
Buys.
trades on the buys, right? Buys on the 30-minute. Okay. Okay. So let me see if I can find a really good one. What's a good symbol? Hold on 1 second. And you'll find that your success rate will be much higher because you're staying with the overall
Exactly.
trend, right?
Yep.
Let's see here. We can use pound yen as an example. You can do this with pound yen a lot. Okay, so GB PJPY. Not trending right now. Hold on.
No. Sleeping.
What's a trending pair? Let's see. I want a long.
How about AUDJPY? Let's take a look.
AUDJPY. All right, we could use this.
Yeah, it looks like it's going nice and up.
AUDJPY. Okay, yeah. So if you guys look here, whenever you guys This is a tip, right? Whenever you guys just want to make some quick money, all right, find a pair that's really trending, okay? And then you can look here, right? You can look here, and we'll end with this. So find a pair that's up in this area that's really trending, and then look for I wouldn't say scalp, but a nice swing opportunity, short swing opportunity. Okay, so find one that's trending. Ideally, you want them to have a buy signal, right? A buy signal on the 240, and then look for buy signals on the 30-minute time frame. Only buy signals. So it's got to be trending long, and you can do this long or short, right? So buy signals, right? Trending up, and then look for only buys, okay? Only buys on that pair, okay? So no shorts, bought here, right? Got out here, bought here, right? And keep riding that trend. You can do it on the daily too, on the daily time frame too. So you could have your base or your core pair right here as on the daily and look for opportunities. So, all right. If you're trading equities, you can do the same thing with equities too. So you can have a weekly, find a nice trend on a weekly, and then use the daily or even the 240 as your entry. And what you're doing is basically getting in on the pullbacks, All right. All right, guys. Any questions? Any questions? All right. All right. With sniper traders, we closed half of that position right here. So there was a late message that went out, okay, to close the rest of MNST. So we're gonna close half tomorrow. It made a move up half tomorrow in the morning, and then hold on to the other half, okay? AT&T made a late move this afternoon at the end of the market close. Not great results from Sniper in the last couple of weeks. Okay, things have been choppy, but as the market moves, right? As the market moves, we should see better results. Okay, so don't give up on Sniper. What you guys have to do, if just trade less. Okay, so if you're used to trading 3 pairs, until we get out of this area here, I mean, we're getting out of it. I mean, we're getting out of it. We've got buying coming in, but we're not trending yet. So just kind of if you're used to trading 3 pairs, I mean three positions, and you want to watch your capital, trade 1, kind of pull back a bit, okay? But at least trade 1. I would say at a minimum trade 1. All right, but things with the VIX coming down, things are improving, okay? But I think we're still batting probably at 70% profitable in the system, but things can change anytime. So keep trading it, okay? Keep trading it. All right, guys. We're gonna call it a night, and I will see you guys probably on Wednesday. Some of you, we've got beginning traders tomorrow, so new traders, try to make that class tomorrow. All right, take care, guys, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.